Welcome back to Radical and Relevant. Today's reading is from the Gospel of Luke, chapter 11, verses 27 and 28. And Jesus said this, "A woman in the crowd raised her voice and said to him, 'Blessed is the womb that bore you and the breast that you suckled.' But he said, 'Blessed rather are those who hear the word of God and keep it.'" That's it. 3 lines today. 3 lines. Did you hear it? Did you miss it? Were you still getting focused? Jesus said this, "A woman in the crowd raised her voice and said to him, 'Blessed is the womb that bore you and the breast that you suckled.' But he said, 'Blessed rather are those who hear the word of God and keep it.'" We're coming together each day. We're hearing the word of God. Keeping it is it's difficult, right? That's another story. And some days we do better than others. As we go into the day today, think about situations where it's hard for you to live the word of God. Think about situations where it's easy for you to live the word of God, and try and increase your awareness of where we've been challenged or called to live the word of God. Of course, some people make it easier than others. I remember a friend, a priest, taught in a seminary. I think after the first year, the young men would go home, and he would talk to them about, you're going to go home now, and you've been here for a year, and you probably think you're pretty holy. And he would say to them, "But nobody tests your virtue like your family," and he used to say, because they know all the buttons to press. And he used to say, and if you're wondering why they know all the buttons to press, it's because they installed the buttons, which I always found very, very amusing, because I think it is true. And that's, our family of origins. We all have them, and we all have buttons, and they press them, and they test our virtue in unique ways. So which people make it easier for you to live the word of God, and which people make it more challenging for you to live the word of God? And are you living the right amount of time around each of these groups? Because that is important if we are going to live the word of God in our day. If we spend too much time with people who make it too hard for us to live the word of God, we're going to get worn down over time. Have a great day, and remember, be bold, be Catholic.